punishment.
And they're probably engaged in some deep philosophical discussion at this very moment.
Phil, that is truly an incomprehensible statement. How can a man of your intelligence reach such a ludicrous conclusion?
I'm sorry, but I stand by my opinion. I believe the Celtics are going to beat the Knicks in the Garden tonight.
Mrs.Huxable? Hi, we're starting in 1 minute. Your seat is on the left.
Okay.
Dr. Huxable, you can watch the show from the green room. There's coffee and donuts.
Ah, donuts. All right. Huh? Donuts. No donuts. Right. All right, Dick. Break a brain.
Gentlemen, we're ready to start. This is our new panelist, Clair Huxable.
I'm Phil Kensington.
Hello.
Mason Benedict.
Hello.
Ian Troguette.
Hello. I feel like I know all of you because I watch the show every week.
I'm glad to know someone wakes up at 8 o'clock Sunday mornings. You must be the one person who keeps showing up in our ratings.
10 seconds. Quiet, please. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good morning and welcome to Retrospective, a weekly program that explores historical events from an economic, social, and political perspective. I am your host, Ian Troguette. This week we examine the Great Depression, the bleakest of times on the American landscape. Was it an aberration in the natural fiscal cycle, or was it an economic inevitability? To examine this question, we are joined by our regular panelists, Mason Benedict, noted author, essayist, and consultant to the Institute of National Conservatism, Philip Kensington, author, historian, and founder of Americans for Democratic Reform. And for the first time in our show's history, we're introducing a new panelist, Clair Huxable, attorney and partner in the corporate law firm of Greentree, Bradley, and Dexter. Well,
Hi. Hi.
I'm very happy.
I'm Hector. How are you? Nice to
I'm here to make sure that you don't eat the donuts.
Gentlemen and lady, who would like to be the first to journey into the abyss of the Great Depression?
Well, Ian, first of all, your question was half-baked. The Depression was not an aberration or an inevitability. It was just a self-corrective event in the history of our economy. That's it.
Mason, a simple answer from a simple mind. How can you refer to something as self-corrective when 24% of the labor force was thrown out into the streets? Children were on city sidewalks selling apples for a nickel.
Well, Phil, I can say once again you're going to sweep us through history in a canoe of tears. When will you liberals face up to the fact that Franklin Roosevelt kept this depression going with suffocating regulations and socialist programs like the WPA, the PWA, the CCC, and the NRA? I think it was all a lot of BOLL.
I thought the presence of a lady would encourage these gentlemen to be more civil with one another, but I guess not.
It's all right. I'm the mother of 5. I'm quite accustomed to uncivil behavior. Anyway, Mr. Benedict, you mentioned the NRA, the National Recovery Administration. I think we can't begin to discuss the Depression unless we examine the ramifications of the Supreme Court decision of 1935, which declared the NRA unconstitutional.
She's cooking, isn't she? Rice and
Quite
beans.
close.
Nobody has addressed what I consider to be a major factor, the nation's flawed banking structure.
Banking had nothing to do with it. You're all sending up smoke screens. It was a classic business downturn, an exhaustion of labor and resources that led to the bust.
Well, actually, that's not true.
Pardon me.
In 1929, there were more than enough raw materials to maintain the current rate of production.
Do you have a source to back that up?
As a matter of fact, I do. The Great Crash by John Kenneth Galbraith.
Well, I read Mr. Galbraith's book, and I'm afraid you're wrong.
I don't think I am.
Ian, you have a copy of the Galbraith book in your office, don't you?
Well, yes.
Great. Why don't we get it and look it up?
You'll only be sorry if we get the book.
I want the book.
I see that it's time for a commercial break. We'll be back in a minute.
You know what these are? Keys. Uh-huh. Is the key on that ring able to open the door to where the book is? See. Ah, my wife wants the book.
I don't know where the room is.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Come on. You lead the way. Lead the way. Follow me. On the leg.